Happened to be in the right place at a horrible, horrific time when more than 50 children were heading to their first day of school. Hello, I'm James Brown. Gabriel Enright is off tonight. There was one child he could not save. Nobody could, because the child died after their school bus crashed in Clark County today. This was on State Route 41 in German Township, northwest of Springfield. Our team of reporters started covering this story a little after 8 a.m. Troopers told WHIO TV tonight the bus flipped after trying to avoid a minivan which drove into the bus's lane. A look here from Sky 7 showing you the bus upside down. The bus was less than 2 miles from northwestern local schools. More than 24 elementary school students were hurt. We have News Center 7's Kayla McDermott live where that crash happened. And this morning it was shock, and now it has turned to tremendous grief tonight. Kayla.
It has, and people, they are still here at the scene grieving what happened, but they're doing it together. You can see them right now coming up to where there has been a memorial put together. There are flowers here, stuffed animals, a wreath saying "Warrior Strong," and people just keep adding to this pile right on top of the bus tracks that are made into the grass here from where it went off of State Route 41. And I talked with a man who watched the bus flip. He ran to help the kids that were still on there. Arthur Cornell was behind the black minivan troopers said drove into the bus lane and hit the bus.
I seen it coming sideways towards me, and then the back of it flipped around towards me. And then I seen it hit the ditch and go on its top.
He immediately pulled over and did his best to help.
They opened the back door, and they was coming out the back door hatch. And one little boy's shoulder was, I think, dislocated. And I was just making them go out of the way and everything, you know what I mean, and trying to do what I could for them.
Cornell could not believe more than 50 children were on the bus, all heading to their first day of school.
And when they started coming off, the way they was coming off, I just, you know, it got to me. One little girl, she said she lost her shoe. It was the first day of school, and she didn't want to lose her shoe, you know what I mean? I felt so bad.
Other kids lost more than that.
The little girl with blonde hair, and her hair was just half of it covered in blood, you know what I mean? It was so sad to see. I mean, there was a lot of them bloody. And
he said most of them did not understand what was happening.
They asked me what was going on, because they was all confused, you know.
Amid the chaos, Cornell did not know one of the children could not be saved.
They really got me when I heard, you know what I mean? And say it's something you don't see very often. It's horrible, man.
He said seeing the kids' scared, hurt, and confused faces will stick with him.
There's a lot of little ones. And
like 5 years old, 6?
Yeah, that's what got me when it's coming out, you know, 7, whatever. That's
the little ones
hurt
the most?
Yeah.
As Cornell struggles with his own emotions, he cannot imagine how the children are now dealing with this tragedy.
When they was in shock, they was upset. Like I say, they're saying now they don't want to ride the bus, which you can't blame the little guys, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, it's going to be hard on them. And right across the site of the crash, this large sign has been put here less than 24 hours saying "Warrior Strong, Stronger Together." This whole community really just supporting one another. And as Cornell mentioned, mental health is going to be a top priority moving forward. And that's why the district has canceled school tomorrow, and they're going to have grief counselors available to students. Reporting live in Springfield, Kayla McDermott, News Center 7.